Hello, truth seekers. Welcome to our channel. Again, today I'm going to make a video about Vladimir Putin and can Vladimir Putin use nuclear bomb, nuclear weapon. Okay, maybe you notice uh, I make some videos about Vladimir Putin. This this is not about I like him or I hate him. I analyze chart, always I do that objectively and always I analyze chart who can really impact of our world or many people life. So Vladimir Putin chart in his chart, if we really carefully analyze his chart, actually we can see that his in this life his mission is to make something plutonic. So nuclear bomb is also related about plutonium. Okay, let's see Vladimir Putin chart. Why I see this possibility and why I believe he highly likely is going to use nuclear bomb next year. Okay. Uh, Most people I know when they start learning astrology, especially classical astrology, when they look at someone chart, they say, okay, if there are many planets in 12 house, okay, this is one of the worst house, this is bad, or blah, 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 something. And they make comments about that in a negative way without looking all whole chart, make a very careful analysis. Without doing that, they easily look at they just look at chart. Okay, for example, Vladimir Putin, his sun is in Libra in 12th house, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune in 12th house, blah blah blah. He is weak person or something. If you analyze chart like this, in most case you will fail when you interpret charts. Please, friends, don't do that. I made video about also Joe Biden chart. I know some also say Joe Biden is weak person or something. Let's look at also Joe Biden chart because so many planets in 12th house, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is not true astrology, friends. This is old style astrology. I love to combine astrological knowledge with modern knowledge, like generational planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, because uh, so far have been studying, analyzing many charts. I have seen generational planets have very strong effects. Like Joe Biden chart, like ascendant ruler Jupiter in Cancer and trine Sun, Mercury, and Venus, Pluto, trine ascendant. How this person is very strong person. 12 house Sun, oh, he's weak. No, 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 please don't do that. In access points, any aspect like Uranus in seventh house, this is a strong position. It means he has connection with like a Uranisian people, maybe rich, maybe something else. Neptune trine descendant and sextile ascendant. Look at these aspects. So you cannot say, oh, Joe Biden is weak person or something. No, no, no. Don't do that. In 12 hours, oh, this is weak, blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that, please. In this is this is two-person. Showed you one of the two-person in world politics, one of the most powerful two-person. One is the president of United States. The other one is the president of Russia, who these two countries have got 90% of nuclear weapons. And I believe behind those, United States and Russia, they have very strong relationship. I don't believe they are enemies. This is my thought. Okay. In this case, when we look at Vladimir Putin chart, oh, his son is weak. Oh, and he is so many planets in 12th house, blah, blah. So then you cannot understand the the core of this person, what this person mission is. Let's start a small analysis about Vladimir Putin chart, and then analysis of the possibility of using nuclear weapon, uh, Vladimir Putin. Okay, first of all, his ascendant is Scorpio. This is a sign about power. And ruler Scorpio is Mars and also Pluto. If you say modern ruler or classical ruler, okay, it doesn't matter. If classical ruler we take Mars is in galactic center. What a strong combination in Sagittarius sign. And this Mars, its ruler is in Sagittarius. So in his chart, Sun, Libra, and Mars ascendant ruler in Sagittarius. This is why, for him, justice is very important. He believes there is no justice in world. This is why he using his Sun in a positive way. He tries to make balance in his country and in world politics. And Sun conjuncts with Saturn. Saturn is strong. Mercury Neptune connections, Mercury with Spica, this connection, actually it can make this person can easily convince people. But Neptune also makes this person why he has connection with intelligence service, Moon in 8th house and in Gemini vertex and part of fortune in Gemini sign. It explains this. Okay, in Putin chart, one of the most important connection is that his ascendant Scorpio, its ruler Mars in galactic center. Very important point. I believe the most powerful placement for any planet because this is core of our galaxy. No any fixed star is powerful as galactic center. Believe me. I have seen so many things. I was just astonished. I was so surprised why this is very strong position, very mystic position. This is very strong position, very strong, and his Pluto and Lilith conjuncts MC. This MC line is also about career, social status. This also shows authority figures. This also shows about it is anti-IC, opposite IC. Highly likely in previous life, uh, here in his family or in his life, something happened very dark. I believe Putin might be Grigor Rasputin because he died in St. Petersburg and he died by like a powerful intelligence service, MI6. And this is Leo, also shows Great Britain. So also he died in a very severe and all Russia people. This is MC shows also society. Also, MC is related about higher forces, cosmic powers. So this is also like in this life our mission. His mission is uh, doing something plutonic. This is why I believe in his chart he has great possibility using nuclear bomb. Also, in his chart, okay, I don't want to very detailed analysis. Jupiter square MC Pluto Lilith. This makes this powerful effects more powerful but more negative. Jupiter expands something if positive makes it more positive, but if this negative with difficult aspects make this more negative. So if he used nuclear bomb, this is not good for humanity. This is why Jupiter square MC Lilith and also South Node. So from his chart, we see clear evidence about he has strong possibility using nuclear bomb. But of course, this information is not enough. Let's check his chart, and I want to share with you exact date when Putin can use nuclear bomb. Okay, I will explain and show you the reason of that. This is solar arc chart of Vladimir Putin. What is in his chart very interesting is arc Pluto conjuncts with his ascendant and Lilith also going to conjunct very soon. And his ascendant square his sun. So when we see such a person, okay, this is not Vladimir Putin. Pluto conjuncts ascendant in solar arc. Actually, this is not easy. This can cause something plutonic. Maybe Pluto is also related about to cancer. Maybe this person can lose his life. Maybe he can be cancer. And also ascendant square sun. This is sun is our life energy. Ascendant ruler, sun, moon, any aspects to them affects our health very negatively. So this ascendant square sun, it can mean also some difficulties about his health. Also, this can mean he has his leadership maybe in a negative way, or he has some struggles with some people, because it means descendant also square sun. Now he is in a position to struggle with some countries, for example, like European Union, and very big problems in between Russia and European Union, United States. Okay, behind those, United States and Russia, they are very good friends. I believe that. Okay, so when I saw this, Pluto conjuncts ascendant, but this is president of a nuclear power country, and in his chart, Pluto, if modern ruler of is Scorpio, also this makes sense, and it's Pluto trine Mars, and Mars trine MC Mars trine Lilith. This supports his in this life his mission like this, bring war, but plutonic war with foreign countries, Sagittarius and Mars galactic signal. What a combinations! This is why this is we need to look at a chart. What kind of person this? This is a president of a nuclear power country. So Pluto conjuncts ascendant absolutely means he can use nuclear bomb very close time. But I found a time. I found a time, and I want to show you this time uh, why I believe he can use nuclear bomb at this time. This is 11 April 2023. Let's check. It is not important. Moscow, St. Petersburg. At this date, Sun and Jupiter exactly conjuncts in sky. Exactly conjuncts. And this is 21 degree Sun, 21 degree Jupiter. When Jupiter transits in Aries, actually, if you cannot show dare what you do or courage, Jupiter Aries transits are very good time to what you say, what you want to say, because Aries is a sign about courage, and Sun in Aries exalts, and it is very close degree is Sun, the best exaltation degree in Aries. And other thing, okay, if you have Sun, Jupiter, trine MC, this is good. But for Vladimir Putin, this is very, very good. Why? Because Sun is MC ruler and Sun trine MC its own sign, and this it makes a trine in exaltation sign Aries, and Aries is about war or like action. Also, also at this date, Moon in Sagittarius, and at this day, Moon also will trine MC, Moon trine in morning time. Let's check morning like 5 a.m. around 5 a.m. Let's check. Moon trine MC, Moon trine Lilith, Moon trine Pluto, Sun trine MC, Sun trine Pluto, Sun trine Lilith, Jupiter trine Lilith, Pluto. So many supportive aspects, and Saturn trine ascendant. This date is the date of Vladimir Putin can use nuclear bomb, and Sun and Jupiter opposite Neptune, because his leadership, if he use nuclear bomb, many people will die, and Neptune is like loss of many lives, and Saturn square Moon, many people die because of his using his state organ. Saturn also related. Saturn relates also about state. Look at this Neptune difficult aspect. Okay, this state is very dangerous about Vladimir Putin using nuclear bomb. Also, Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer time. This is difficult time for countries to make war, because at this time fanatism, nationalism can rise. Mars in negative way. Mars in Cancer. This is the time nationalism, and also in his ninth house, also it trines his ascendant. What a combinations. Okay, let's check also secondary progression at this time, 11 April. In secondary progressions, can we see Sun trine Pluto? This is separating aspect, but Sun is in solar arc or progression chart, maybe 2 or 3 degree can affect. And Moon degree is very close, transit Moon, look at this, and Moon trine MC, progress Moon. In progression chart, in his chart, the other thing, important thing, his Sun, Moon is now in first house, not in 12th house Sun. And Sun very close is Mars, and very close to galactic center. Maybe Sun also can FM. Also, this is actually I also use midpoints for trine aspect. This is now Sun. It is like Pluto trine aspect is 22. Pluto. Look at Pluto degree, and it is like Sun between Pluto and Mars. Now In secondary progression, there are strong aspects like Sun sextile, Neptune, and Saturn. Very strong connections about progression chart. Also look at this. Progress ascendant, sextile Saturn. What we see transit chart, Saturn transits trine ascendant. Look at combinations. Good aspect, progress ascendant with Saturn and transit Saturn with ascendant. This is very similar information. Let's check his profection. Let's check his profection. Yes, now this is in 11th house. It seems he will with his Russia's partners, and I think he will convince them. And look at this moon now in areas very close degree. Perfected moon is very close degree is sun exaltation degree. I think he will make his people okay. We need to this war. Ukraine is fascist country. Okay, I criticize also Ukraine. I don't like behavior of Ukraine and European Union or United States. United. This is also not good. But this is just I believe they need this war. They use Russia and Ukraine, and this is just behind doors. There are some powerful people plan something. And look at his chart. Perfected ascendant is uh, Virgo, ruler is Mercury, and here Saturn again, Saturn square moon and Uranus conjuncts moon. He will do something shocking, but against people. And again here, Saturn sextile ascendant. Look at this. Secondary progression, progress ascendant sextile Saturn, annual perfection, perfected Saturn sextile ascendant, and transit chart, Saturn transit trine ascendant. Okay, same information. And look at moon difficult aspect. This makes it means he will he will harm people because moon also related people. And look at Chiron aspect. Pluto opposite Chiron, Lilith opposite Chiron, and Chiron is IC. Highly likely his country will has negative effect, impact, maybe also very big damage to his own people also. But here, so we'll look at this. Perfected Pluto trine his ascendant. What we saw perfected, excuse me, solar arc Pluto conjuncts with his sun. So many combinations, so many. And sun, perfected sun is 29 degree Leo. So he will do something, but this will be not good for humanity, for anyone, anyone. Okay, lastly, let's check solar return chart. Look at this. In solar return chart, Mars trine ascendant and ascendant degree is 22. 22. This is 11 April 22 degree. His Pluto is 22. What a Uranüsian degrees. And at this date, Mars is 22 degree. And at this date, ascendant conjuncts Mercury and Neptune. It means he will convince people and he will do something about laws of many lives also. Neptune is about it dying of innocent people. And sextile Pluto, sextile Lilith, look at this aspect, and sextile MC. And Solar return MC, sextile moon. It means trine moon. So he will convince his public. He will convince public to about this war. Jupiter sextile moon again. This conviction. Mars sextile MC. It means trine IC for country. We will make war. Mars trine Neptune. Mars sextile Pluto. Look at these combinations. Look at them. Okay. Now, now, let's check astrocartography. I want to show you this is solar eclipse last year for December 2021 and also next year 20 April 2023 29-degree areas. There will be solar eclipse last degree of areas square Pluto. This is why next year I made a video about in my Turkish YouTube channel, but I didn't make video about that. Next year I expect very big war, nuclear war next year. This is very dangerous year next year, but I explained in my Turkish video why next year it is highly likely this possible because next year North Node will square with Pluto in areas and Pluto will be Capricorn, North Node will be in Aries. When Second World War broke out at this time, again, North Node was in Scorpio, square Pluto in Scorpio, exact degree, and in fixed signs. This is why it took 6 years. But I believe such a war will not take more than 2 years. But there is really very big war risk. Okay, let's start. Last year in 4th December, there were a solar eclipse. In this solar eclipse, Uranus line, IC line. This is Uranus IC in Kiev. So it means for this eclipse, for Kiev, there will be in this country, there will be something shocking or separating. And Chiron from Moscow point, Chiron local space line on Kiev. And also look at this. Paran, Mars-Pluto Paran, exactly passed on Kiev. Mars-Pluto, these parans are so important, friends. Mars-Pluto parans, one of the most difficult planetary parans in astrocartography. Michael Schumacher, Mars-Pluto paran line, when he had accident in a mountain. Also, Bruce Lee, very well-known Chinese actor, he died in Hong Kong. His Mars-Pluto paran line also passed on Hong Kong. Also, his son, Brandon Lee, who died also, his Mars-Pluto paran line exactly on Hong Kong. So, these paran lines are also important. It means some powerful country, like a nuclear power country, brings war to Kiev. And this makes shocking and separates this country and society, Ukrainian society. This Uranus IC, this is not something nice. Look at this. Very interesting. Okay, now let's check next solar eclipse, which will occur in 20, 20th April next year. Okay, let's check also. Let's look at aspects. With this here, we see that Pluto local space line on Ukraine. And what is interesting, at this time, Pluto on MC line, this line, and very close Kiev, Ukraine, some part of Ukraine, and Ukraine, Sun and Moon square MC, highly likely Ukraine will lose his leadership, maybe in his country, very big impact if Russia use nuclear bomb. I believe they will give big impact. And if Russia use nuclear bomb, United States behind those will support Russia. Believe me, because this is good for United States. Then European economy will uh, be weaker, and United States and Russia together sell more expensive oil products and agriculture products. They are two also superpowers about agriculture. So this is behind us. This is good for United States and Russia. This is not good for European Union. This is really sad. This is really sad. Everybody thinks, oh, this is between Russia or the United States. No, no, no. And Ukraine people, they think, oh, all society of world, they everybody supports us. This is just they are victim. But okay, Ukraine is very difficult country, really. Very high corruption. Saturn, Uranus, Paran line also on Kiev. I see this is risk of Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, maybe. This is maybe Mars, Uranus, Paran line, pass on this line. And it's highly likely also Kiev can lose Odessa. I I don't know. Maybe Russia. I hope Russia never use nuclear. No country use, but next year there are very high risk. Okay. Lastly, let's check Putin chart uh, in astrocartography. In Putin chart, look at this. This is local space Pluto, and this is Pluto MC conjunction. This is conjunction and Mars exactly trine. Look at this. In his astrocartography, Mars exactly trine Pluto, but in his natal chart, not exactly trine, just 4 degree apart. The reason of that, Pluto latitude degree is on above on ecliptic. So astrocartography actually gives us the exact information. If such combinations about planets, it show this is Zaporizhzhia nuclear. This is south. This is, excuse me, is part of Ukraine, and Pluto, his local space chart also on Ukraine. Look at this, and Mercury trine sextile MC. In his mind, he wants to gain territory from Ukraine. Look at this, and this shows he will going to war against Ukraine. North Node conjuncts Mars. North Node in his chart, Vladimir Putin chart, it is in third house, house of neighbors. In his North Node and ascendant, his ascendant is Mars. Like this is, he believes like this is his mission to gain territory from Ukraine. And look at this Mars Pluto line, very close Zaporizhia, Dnipropetrovsk. So this is Mars Pluto. Pluto exactly conjuncts MC line, and this is Mars trine MC. This line and paran relationship Mars Pluto. So I believe maybe he about Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, or at this point he can use nuclear bomb, or maybe nuclear explosion in Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. I hope nothing happens. But astrocartography, chart of Vladimir Putin and his combinations by using solar arc progression, perfection, everything shows this war is, how to say, it is highly likely possible. Okay, thank you for watching us, and don't forget to become subscriber. See you in next videos, friends. Bye bye.